thousands of migrants spent the night here, the president is threatening to cut off foreign aid to the Central American countries that let them pass as he ramps up his rhetoric ahead of the midterms. This morning, as the massive migrant caravan defiantly inches closer to the U.S., President Trump is calling it an assault on our country, telling USA Today that he will send as many troops to the border as necessary.
Well, they call it a caravan.
At a rally in Houston overnight, the president using the caravan to energize his base just 2 weeks before the midterms.
I think the Democrats had something to do with it. Democrats produce mobs. Republicans produce jobs.
There's no evidence the caravan was organized by anyone other than Honduran political leaders and social activists. The president now tweeting, "This is a national emergency."
Go into the middle and search. You're going to find MS-13, you're going to find Middle Eastern, you're going to find everything.
Earlier, the White House press secretary supporting those unsubstantiated claims.
Sarah, does the president have credible evidence that Middle Easterners are in this caravan?
Absolutely, we have, and we know that this is a continuing problem. It's not just in this. We have 10 individuals suspected or known terrorists that try to enter our country illegally every day.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, last year, less than 1% of border apprehensions were immigrants from Africa or the Middle East. Overall, there were about 400,000 border apprehensions. DHS says 17,000 were criminals, and of those, 1,000 were gang members. This caravan is much larger than previous ones, now at least 7,000 strong. It's not clear how many of these are Hondurans and how many Mexicans actually joined the demonstration after it crossed the border. But they are heading north, and they have no plans to stop. The conditions are grueling. On Monday, one person died after falling off the back of a trailer. Another fainted in the blistering heat. We are not criminals. We are fighting for a better life, this woman told us, clutching her 1-year-old girl. The president's words are not changing her mind. A senior DHS official tells NBC News that the timing of this caravan is fluid. On foot, it could take 2 to 4 weeks, but we're told the migrants plan to rest today and then travel for several days to another town, then take trains all the way up to Tijuana, next to California's border.